Good morning! So today is day one of my reading 7 books in 7 days challenge. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will link my TBR video that I made for this challenge in the description box below so you can kind of understand what I'm doing, but it's pretty simple. I'm going to be daily vlogging and trying to read 7 books in 7 days, kind of like the booktubeathon / the reading rush, but I'm just doing this on my own. If you want to see like the challenges and stuff that I created and like the books that I'm planning on reading, you can check out that TBR video, and I'm probably going to put like some information in the description box if you like don't have time to watch that video or whatever. But today is Monday and it's around like 9:40 already. I woke up at around 8 and I like had coffee and everything, and I was kind of just like in the kitchen. And then I just went to brush my teeth and everything, but I still have to make my bed and get dressed. But yeah, so today I do have something. I have SAT prep from 10 to 11. It's online, so like I don't have to go anywhere. But, so yeah, that's what I have to do today, and I think the book that I want to read today is probably The One and Only Bob by Katherine Applegate. It is, I think, the shortest book that I'm planning on reading this week. Not like page size, but like there's a lot of illustrations in it, and from what I remember with The One and Only Ivan, it's a very quick read. So yeah, I'm planning on reading that, not only because I do have something to do today and I won't be able to read until like after 11 and then I have to eat lunch and everything, but also because I kind of want to ease myself into the readathon with a shorter book, so I think that's what I'm planning on reading today. Also, if you can see my burns on my face, I just got back from vacation. We were in Rhode Island for a little while and I got sunburned, so please excuse the redness, but yeah, anyway, so I am going to read that today. I don't think I have time to eat breakfast, because I usually don't really get hungry until I've been awake for like an hour and a half, and then I do have this thing at 10, so I'm definitely not gonna have time to like make anything, but maybe I can like eat something really quickly before I go up, or I'll just have a big lunch. Why am I telling you my life story? I don't know. But, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I was planning on reading Hearts of Fierce and Broken today, but, I don't think that I'll be able to get through, like, a 450-page fantasy book, like, starting it after 11. I don't want to put that much pressure on myself, so I'm probably going to save that till tomorrow. So, The One and Only Bob seems like a good idea, and I am excited to start that. I don't really know how I will feel, because it's been, like, years since I read The One and Only Ivan. I did read a recap of it, so, like, I do remember a lot from it now, and I kind of, like, reacquainted myself with the characters and everything. And, yeah, I also always talk so much in my day one vlogs because I'm always scared that I don't have enough footage, but then I go to edit it and I have, like, half an hour of footage. So I'm sure that today will probably be a shorter vlog just because I'm reading a shorter book and I have a little bit less time to read. But I'm sure, like, tomorrow will be probably a really long one, just because I am reading a longer book and everything. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for this week. I loved participating in the booktubeathon / the reading rush. I don't know if they're coming back ever, but since they're not doing it this year, I still wanted to do like a reading 7 books in 7 days challenge and all that. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the daily vlogs. I'm excited. It's always a lot of work, but it's also always really fun. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to just be able to read all week long. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, like, leave the house as much as possible, but, like, you know, COVID is still, like, a big thing in America, and in New York, so we shall see what I do. I might go to, like, Barnes & Noble sometime this week. I do have my permit, so I can drive, not alone, but I can drive, so I mean, that doesn't really make a difference, but whatever. But yeah. Okay, so I've already been talking for quite a long time, because again, I always feel like I'm not gonna have enough footage, but, yeah. So, I am gonna go make my bed and get ready really quickly before my SAT prep, and then I will check back in, probably before I start reading, just like let you know. Check back in. You know the drill, so. I will see you later. Goodbye. So it is a little bit later. I finished my SAT prep and everything, and actually I was able to move it so that it is from 9 to 10 from now on, so I can, like, have more stuff to do. And on Thursday I have it again, so I will pretty much be done with everything I have to do on Thursday by 10 o'clock, which gives me more time for reading. So, anyway, I finished that today, and then I just ate lunch, and now I'm going to start on the one and only Bob. I don't have many expectations. I know I will probably enjoy it, because I really, really liked the one and only Ivan. I did read it a really long time ago, though, so that could maybe change my views or anything. I have not seen the movie adaptation for the one and only Ivan. I might do that this week, but I am really excited to pick up on the sequel. I don't really know where it picks up, because I remember where the last one ended, and I know this is obviously a different character. It was a character that was in book 1, but I'm interested to see how it is, if it's more like a companion, or if it is an actual sequel, really. So, yeah. I'm gonna go start that. I'm probably gonna get probably 100 pages in or something, or try to. It shouldn't be that hard, so, yeah. I'm gonna go and I will check in once I have gotten a little ways into the book. So it is a little while later, and I'm about 120 pages into The One and Only Bob by Katherine Applegate, and I am really enjoying it so far. It's very, very quick to read. I could realistically read this in probably one sitting, because it is very fast, and there's very little words on every page, and some pages have illustrations, but I do want to savor this book a little bit. I kind of want it to last for the entire day, but I am enjoying it. I will say that I probably, just from my memory, liked Ivan as a narrator a little bit more than Bob. I feel like he was just a little bit more endearing. I do really, really love Bob, though. His story is sad, is really, really sad, and the way that he kind of approaches, opening up to humans and, his owners is very sweet and also kind of a little bit heartbreaking. But, for the most part, I am really enjoying it. The kind of characters have met up again, so we have Bob going to visit Ivan, whatever, and Ruby, at the point of the book that I'm at, and I am really enjoying it. I do really like the way that Katherine Applegate writes. I think it's such a smart and clever thing to, write books from the point of view of animals. I think it's just, a really cool way of, telling a story, and especially, a middle grade children's story, and I think that, you can definitely tell, the difference between Ivan and Bob's inner narration, or inner voice, and I think that it's an interesting dichotomy, and I'm really liking it so far. I mean, there's not really much to say, because 120 pages of this book is realistically probably 40 or 50 pages of some of the other books that I have here, but I am still liking it. I probably am going to finish it early today, so this vlog's probably going to be a little bit shorter than the rest of them are, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break and watch some TV or something, but I am really excited to jump back into this book when I do so. Also, I'm not sure if there's going to be more books in this series. I think that would be really cool. I really would like to see from Ruby's point of view. And then, I'd also really there's a character in the first book named Stella, who I'd really like to read about her and her backstory, because we really only got to see her through Ivan's perspective. So, maybe Katherine Applegate is planning that, I don't really know, but so far I am having a really fun time reading this, and it's just kind of sad at points, because we got Bob's backstory, and I kind of forgot some things. And it's just really sweet to see him interacting with Ivan and Ruby. But as I said, right now I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I don't think I'm really going to go anywhere today, unless I, have to drive, my mom or my sister or my dad any places. But I'm probably going to get a snack now, because I'm still hungry. But I will check back in once I have read more of the book. Okay, so it is a couple of hours later, and I am now on page 227 of The One and Only Bob, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was in the beginning. I think the main plot has finally started to kick in. So basically, there's a huge hurricane in this book, and that kind of just happened while, so some stuff is happening. There's a huge hurricane that's kind of sweeping through. the town, and this is all in the front flap, so it's not a spoiler. And then basically it says Bob sets out on a journey in search of his long-lost sister with the aid of Ivan and Ruby. So I haven't quite gotten to that yet, but I do have about like 100 pages left, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. And this is just a very, very quick read. I think I underestimated like just how short it was. I thought it would be like kind of something that I could read like that would take me like a pretty normal amount of time for a middle grade novel, but this is very, very quick. So I'm getting through it pretty fast. But I am still really enjoying it. I think I've gotten used to Bob's voice a lot more, and I like his kind of narration. I think it's endearing, and I really like the new animals that we are meeting, like at this zoo that Bob is at, or like I think he calls it the park. And I'm really enjoying it, and I think the way Katherine Applegate writes is very like addicting and engaging. Like, no part of this book so far have I kind of been pulled out of my reading. I kind of always had my attention fastened to the page, but I just reached like a chapter break. So yeah, I kind of was just like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm probably gonna read the last 100 pages of this book a little bit later. So yeah, but I am still really enjoying this book. It's kind of just like smooth sailing. Like, there's not really much to comment on for me, really, so it's just kind of boring. I apologize, but I still would like recommend this book. It's just like, I think my next vlogs are gonna have like more substance because the books are also going to have a little bit more substance, but that's not to say like I'm not kind of bashing this book or anything. I still think it's really fun and a cute book to read, but there's just like not a whole lot to say. But yeah, I don't really know what else I should do for this vlog. I can't really go anywhere because my mom has to stay in the house because there are people working on our pool in the backyard, and my dad and my sister are both like at their works, so I could hang out with my cats or something, but I can't really like leave the house. And usually like when the reading rush does happen, there's like photo challenges to do every day, which takes up some of the vlog, but obviously that's not happening today, so I can't really do that. But I'm gonna try to think of some other things to do. And I always get really nervous that like my vlogs are boring for you guys, and I always try to like fill them up, but then they end up being a little bit too long. So I really hope this is exciting. If you guys have any ideas as to like how to make them a little better or how to improve them, please let me know, because I don't really know what to talk about. But yeah, so maybe I can fit in like a couple of other clips here and there, but I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be like the shortest vlog of the week, just because this is the shortest book that I'm reading. But yeah, and it always takes me a little while to like ease into like a week-long readathon like this, like in years past, because I don't know, it just takes me a little while to like get used to the vlogging and everything. And every single time I always look back on the year before and I'm like, why can't it be like the same? So like that's a little interesting. But yeah, I'm always like trying to like recreate what I did in the past, but I'm gonna try not to be so negative and to try to focus on the present. So yeah, but I will check back in a little bit later, but for now I'm probably gonna like make tea or something and like watch YouTube or TV or something. So I will see you a little bit later. So it is around 6:30 now. We're gonna eat dinner soon, but I just finished The One and Only Bob by Katherine Applegate. I think I'm going to settle on about like a 3.5 out of 5 stars for this book. I did really, really enjoy it overall. I did think that I do like still like One and Only Ivan a little bit more. It holds a special place in my heart. It's one of the books that I read when I was like a kid, like and still in elementary school, that like really sticks with me, and I really want to reread it sometime soon. But I do like that one a little bit more, but this is still a really, really good middle grade book, and I did really enjoy it. It was really heartwarming at the end, and I'm a really big fan of how it wrapped up. There was like something that happened in the last like 10 pages of the book that I was like, oh no, like this is how it's gonna end. Like I don't know how I feel about that, but it was resolved in like the last page. So I really, really loved that, and I hope that there are gonna be more books from this series, maybe from like Ruby's perspective or from some of the other characters that we met in this book, but I did overall really enjoy it, and I do think it was a fun story. It did feel a little bit like kind of mismatched at times, like it was kind of just like different plot stories coming together, but in the end I do think it was well done. I do like the plot of The One and Only Ivan a little bit more, but this one was still well done, and I do wish a little bit like oh my god, I can't even say the name. Ivan and Ruby were in the book a little bit more, because they were kind of just very like minor side characters, and I feel like this focused on Bob a lot. I mean, obviously he's the main character, but like The One and Only Ivan, it did focus on Ivan a lot, but he did also interact with the other characters a little bit more, and I guess they're just different characters, so maybe that was intentional. But I do really love the arc that Bob went on throughout this book. It's very short, you can definitely read it really quickly. I am glad that I kind of like paced myself and savored it a little bit, but I did really enjoy it, and I'm really happy that I finally got around to it, because I don't know when I would have gotten around to it or it had not been for this challenge. So yeah, I'm not going to end the vlog here. We're going to go eat dinner, and then we're going to watch The Bachelorette, but afterward, I do want to check back in just like before the night is over and kind of wrap up this vlog, but I've already finished my first book, so we are currently one book, one day down so far, so yeah. I will check back in later today and wrap up this vlog. So, it is around 10 o'clock. I can actually tell you the exact time. It is 10:08, and I'm finally going to wrap up this vlog, day 1. So, today I read an entire book, I read The One and Only Bob, and I did really enjoy it. I give it like a 3.5, 3.75. I still kind of have to mull over my feelings, but tomorrow I'm probably going to read Hearts So Fierce and Broken. We shall see. But yeah, today was like an okay day. I was not really in the best mood, like just generally, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better tomorrow. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for bed and everything and edit this video. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. All my social media links are in the description box below, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye!